Hey everyone, my name is Marquis Stokes and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those things really help me out and they help my channel continue to grow. So without any further ado, let's dive in. More recently, George Lucas went to the San Diego Comic-Con so that he would promote his upcoming Museum of Narrative Art. George talked about the importance of art and what art is all about. He also talked about mythology and storytelling. But however, George said something controversial. George said you shouldn't sell art. George sold Star Wars to Disney, but Disney destroyed his legacy. I believe George Lucas regrets selling Star Wars to Disney, but at the same time, the reason why George sold Star Wars to Disney is because he didn't want to do it anymore, and Disney was the only company that would buy it. Before George sold Star Wars to Disney, he received backlash for making the prequel trilogy. The prequel trilogy received criticism for its CGI, dialogue, politics, and Hayden's performance. George said that art is all about having an emotional connection, and that an artist doesn't define success based on the approval of others. When people go to see movies, they want to have an emotional relationship. They don't go to see visual effects. Star Wars is a family soap opera, and Star Wars is supposed to be a story that focuses on the struggles of life, and that life is a constant change of behaviors. The reason why I love Star Wars so much is because I can relate to it. George Lucas inspired me to be a filmmaker because of his influence with Star Wars. I'm writing a Star Wars story that is based on my own life and the lives of my family members because it's a great story and I love connecting with the audience. It takes inspiration from World War II, the Vietnam War, and the movies and TV shows that I love to watch. It's a story that makes Star Wars feel like Star Wars. The mythology of the story explores themes of revenge, lust, oppression, persecution, redemption, and an individual's role in making a difference. The story talks about how we all have good and evil on the inside of us. The point that I'm making is that the reason why Star Wars is great is because of the innovation, mythology, and the world building. George changed the way how we look at movies today because he's a great storyteller and he knows the meaning of art. Star Wars is not about lightsabers. It's about the importance of family and community. The reason why Disney's Star Wars sequel trilogy failed was because the movies were focused on creating nostalgia for the original trilogy. Before George sold Star Wars to Disney, he had plans for episodes 7, 8, and 9, but Disney scrapped them. George wanted Star Wars to evolve, but Disney wanted to do their own thing. George said that art is something that means something to you, not what the critics might say. If you believe in what you're creating, a book, a movie, or poem, then don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Movie studios prioritize money over art. I believe there are some good Star Wars projects under Disney, but at the same time, art is all about having a vision, because writing a story comes from the heart. Let me know in the comments what you think about George Lucas and his expression of art, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll talk to you guys next time, and may the Force be with you.